Hari Om everyone, welcome to today's live session. Hope you liked yesterday's session. You tried the Kashaya if you had some time to do so. If not, it's all right, you can try always. Thank you so much for all the comments that you have sent yesterday. I've enjoyed reading them. I hope I answered most of the questions from the comments that I was going through. But yeah, let's see. Today we are going to do the detox Kashaya. I just want another couple of minutes so few more people can join in. What I'm seeing now is I have 43 people logged in. We'll just give them a few more seconds. Very warm welcome. Good evening, Priyadarshini. Very good evening, Hari Om. Welcome to today's session. Navya has joined. Hari Om, Navya. Good evening, Hari Om, Kirti. Parthiv, Arshia has sent a message. Good evening, Arshia. Anuja, Hari Om, Namaste. Very warm welcome. Tejaswini, good evening. Hari Om, welcome. Wow, I love the way you're participating. You started with greeting. You have actively sent very important questions. Aisha Sheikh, then Reena Singh, Sonali Das, Shubhra Roy Chaudhary. Very warm welcome, everyone. Thank you so much for joining in. Give me another 1 or 2 minutes, allowing a few more people to log in, and then we will start the session. Also, let me know in the comments if you were able to try the Kashaya that we learned yesterday, the anti-aging Kashaya. Roshni, very good evening. RK, very good evening. Bhavani, very good evening. Anju, good evening. Rishi, Hari Om, good evening. Akhila has sent a message. Vanati has sent a message. Very warm welcome. Sukesh, hi. Gauri, hi. Shubhra says she has tried the Kashaya yesterday. Very good. It was different and good taste, Vanati says. Nitina Rai, very warm welcome, ma. Very good, very good. We have 78 people logging in. Jitu says good evening. Very warm welcome, Jitu ji. Vijaya, Hari Om, ma. Nadadi, I hope I pronounced the name correctly. Warm welcome, good evening. Arun joined. Hari Om, Arun. All right, super. So thank you so much for all the love, all the messages that you have sent, and you will be sending in some time as well. So what are we going to look at today? Detox. Why is it important for us to do the detox? Look, as per Ayurveda, every season change we should do a detox to our body. Why? Because of late, without knowledge, we end up eating something that is viruddha for that particular season. Now, what are these seasons we are talking about? 6 different rutus we are talking about. Sharad Rutu, the Hemanta Rutu, Shishira Rutu, Vasanta Rutu, Grishma Rutu, and Varsha Rutu. These are the 6 seasons the entire calendar year is divided into as per Ayurveda. Now, depending on where you live, it might vary. The times might change. Some places might have too much cold, some places are way too hot, tropical kind of climate, etc. But as per Ayurveda, depending on where you are, and only an Ayurvedic practitioner can tell, what kind of, because they keep practicing, they understand the Vata, Pitta, Kapha of the body, of the Kala, etc. And accordingly, they will tell you what needs to be done. So, why is it important? See, today, if you look at watermelon is available round the clock. As such, watermelon is a crop that is ideally more evidently available during the summer. But because of the ability to be able to preserve it, because of the ability to cultivate it without the use of soil or whatsoever reason, because of the advancement in the technology, watermelon can be made available around the clock. But is it good for us to eat or not? Each body is different. So for some it could be, for some it need not be, or it could not be. So this is one quick example I told you about. There are several such things that we unknowingly end up putting in our body, and those forms a lot of toxins within as it digests. The digestive fire in each season is not the same. So, because of the variation in the digestive fire, because of our metabolism, the food that we have taken in might or might not completely digest, but ends up getting absorbed as an undigested stuff and stays in the body as toxin for a long time. And this is what Ayurveda says needs to be eliminated in some form or the other. Now, why is it important for it to be eliminated? Now, if these toxins end up staying in the body, then it can impact your metabolism, it can impact the way your cells are working, it can hamper, it can come in between the way it is supposed to work, and can cause some kind of how should I say, some kind of misjudgment in the way they work, and they end up giving you some or the other kind of dis-ease, right? We don't know, not everybody will be seeing that as a disease. It is maybe a very tiny element that they are not even able to give it a thought, right? So it's not compulsory that it should do it in everybody. Each body, like I said, is different. So Ayurveda says that it is for us to get rid of such toxin is better over a long period of time. Accumulating it in the body can cause a lot of problems. Now, what are some of the kinds of Kshatriyas that Ayurveda adopts to be able to get rid of this toxin? There is purgation method. There is other kinds of detoxing like enema, vamana, vomiting. Even Laghu Shank Prakshalana or Shank Prakshalana is one way of detoxing and removing the toxins, that is done once in a month if it is Laghu, and once in 6 months if it is full Shank Prakshalana, isn't it? So, toxicity your body is very prone to because of the bad food habits, maybe, or because of the place where you are in, because of varying digestive fire. There could be any reason, there could be many reasons, right? So, in order for us to get rid of these is one aspect. Ayurveda says it is important we do that with every season change, and we are talking about 6 different seasons here, right? So that was the practice earlier, and all our ancestors were well versed with how it is to be done. At least one person in the house would know what to do, and they would do it. Now, because of the lack of knowledge sharing, knowledge transfer between the generations today, we don't know, we just put everything and anything in the mouth, that comes into our plate, and it's okay for us to do it. That's how the food industry, that's how the technology, that's how the app has grown. Today you want to eat anything, you just tap 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 tap, and it is at your doorstep. You don't even have to move a muscle to be able to make something for yourself. All that effort is removed. I don't know what more is coming up tomorrow. Tomorrow, when you're hungry, maybe papaya will come in the form of a tablet, or biryani will come in the form of a capsule. I don't know, right? So, doing whatever is right for us to do, given the situation, it is important for us to eliminate the toxins from our body. Very, very crucial to make sure the body does not toxify, and all the cells have to work the way they are supposed to be working. Why? Because if they are not, then it leads to a disease, which is what is Ayurveda all about. Ayurveda is about maintaining the health of a healthy person, also recover the health of a person that is not healthy. That's how Ayurveda works. Okay. So how can we common people make use of the ingredients that are easily available at home to make little kashayas that are to the tune of about 100 ml, 150 ml, and these are all micronutrients. We are not talking about macro. What are macronutrients? Your breakfast, lunch, dinner, the ones that you take in bigger quantities are macronutrients. But the ones that you're taking in tiny little quantities, like the kashayas, teas, these are the micronutrients. When you provide the body with the required micronutrients, highest chance that the elimination, detoxing can happen with the active nutrients that are going into, and all these spices, herbs are potent ingredients with effective oxygenating characteristics or de-oxygenating characteristics. Some of them are anti-aging, I told you, right? So these are very, very crucial for us to take in so that we can help the cells work better. We enhance the prana inside the body, inside the cells, to be able to stay healthy, younger, and live longer. When I say live longer, for whatever number of years you are, it is already decided, isn't it? So my idea of living longer is not till 120, 130 years, definitely, but until the time I breathe, I want to do all the things for myself. Like whatever I have to do, my daily routine, my nature calls or whatever. I don't want to depend on anybody. Hold on to the pressure until they become free, pick me up and go. I definitely don't want to live a life like that, right? So for me, if I'm able to walk the earth until my last breath, that's health for me. I don't want to be living on tablets. After drinking these kashayas, my target is at some point we should get to a stage where we are not searching for pills, tablets, or tonics for any illness. We should look for herbs. That's the whole point. That's the whole idea behind bringing up the kashaya series for you. So not waiting for any more longer, I would request Karthik to play today's Kashaya, which is going to be the Detox series. Hari Om. Welcome to the Detox tea. In today's session, we are going to take a look at another tea that is very, very helpful for detox tea. Okay, so in this tea, what we are going to use is green tea. So this is as is, I bought it in the market. You can just go ask for green tea, and that should be good. Okay, so along with that, we're going to use cinnamon. So what I've done, I've bought cinnamon and I have grinded it myself in the mixie, and I've put it in this jar, right? So we are also going to use ginger, freshly cut ginger. I've put about 1 inch. We're going to crush this and make use of it, and we're going to squeeze lemon in the serving bowl, and of course jaggery, our favorite sweetener. So let's begin the process by taking about 2 cups of water. I'm going to take an approximation here, but you can use a measurer. What I recommend is that you buy the measuring spoons. I have 1/8 teaspoon, a 1/4 teaspoon, 1/2 teaspoon, 1 teaspoon, and a tablespoon. So you could go buy it off the market. They are available in different colors, also in plastic if you want. I preferred steel, and these are extremely good. So I'm going to use 1/4 teaspoon measuring cup. So before we do, I'm just bringing the water to the simmering level. Remember, I told you about the simmering. When you start seeing those big bubbles, that's when you would sim it down to the minimum in your gas. Now this is an electric stove. You are going to do it in the regular gas stove. Just wait for them to become, the number of bubbles increasing, and slowly eventually they will start increasing a little more, where you're going to simmer it down to the minimum. And then we're going to use the green tea powder here. I'm taking a 1/4 teaspoon of it, and then a 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon powder. This is freshly bought cinnamon that I grinded. Super. So I'm going to use the pestle. Take about an inch ginger. If you like a little more, you can take a little more, and then crush it and then add it to the pot. Just wait. I can already start feeling the aroma. Okay, so in the meantime, let me get the lemon ready. Alright, now that the tea has reached its optimum boiling point, I'm going to turn off. Okay, now that the pot is ready, let me sieve it. Alright, so let me get some jaggery, about 10-15 if you like it a little more sweeter. I'm taking it as an approximation. Okay, and then pour the tea. I'm going to use a stirrer, and before stirring, squeeze a few drops of lemon depending on the taste. I like it really tangy. And then stir it well. So the tea is served and it is ready to be consumed. Just wait for the jaggery to melt well, and then you can maybe stir a couple of times, and then when it is completely melt, all you need to do is enjoy. Try it, serve it, and see how it can change the way your detox improves. This can be consumed maybe once or twice a day. You can use this along with other teas. Maybe if you're drinking one variation in the morning, the other variation can be consumed in the evening. Try not to take it more than twice a day, but even twice is really good. It is going to show better results within the first 10 days of use. So go ahead. All right, wonderful. Hopefully you got all the ingredients. Don't worry, the video is going to be available for you even after the live session. You can go into Bodhi's YouTube channel, and Vanati has already written all the ingredients. Very good. Thank you so much, Vanati. But the video is going to be available. The same video is available in the Kashaya package as well. If you intend to buy, I'll tell you how to buy it on day 5. But yes, yesterday also somebody asked me, can I drink this before sleep? Trust me, follow these 3 rules for a better health. The 3 basic rules that you need to follow are the 3 hours, 2 hours, and the 1 hour. what are we going to do before sleep? 3 hours before sleep, do not eat anything. Anything you want to eat before 3 hours. Suppose you are sleeping at 11 o'clock, by 8 o'clock you should finish anything and everything that you want to eat. I'm talking about solids. Okay, after that, you are not supposed to open your mouth for any solid. All your liquids, including this kashaya, if you are interested to drink in the night, you should drink it 2 hours before your sleep. Okay, so 3 hours before sleep, no food. 2 hours before sleep, no liquids, including water, maybe a sip or two, but not too much, not very good for you. And 1 hour before sleep, this is very, very important. Of all the three, this is very crucial. No gadgets. No gadgets. Yeah, if you are, I know it will take a little time for us to get used to it, but get into the habit of reading something before going to sleep if you can. All right, and yeah, don't take any kashaya or any fluid 2 hours before your sleep. Why am I saying so? Because your kidneys, they will start removing all the unwanted stuff from the fluid that you have taken, whether it is water, whether it is kashaya, whatever, and then it prepares your bladder, fill it with urine, and that needs to be emptied. If you go to sleep without emptying it, at night your brain will wake you up. Hey, listen, your bladder is full, please go. Okay, we want to avoid that. That's why 2 hours before you sleep, avoid drinking any fluid and flush your bladder before you go to sleep so that your organ wouldn't disturb you during the night. It's not good for us to wake up with an dire urge to pee in the morning. Early in the morning, if you're waking up at whatever time, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 5 o'clock, if you have the urge to use the washroom, at least 3 4 hours before that, your brain started sending signals to your brain to wake up and finish the job. So you have actually not slept well till that time. All right. So try practicing this. And the ingredients that we used in the tea, in the kashaya, let me talk about that. Cinnamon, a very important, potent herb to enhance our metabolism, has a sweet taste in it. Anything that it goes into, we make it used in many of the curries that we make. Some of the bagara rices, which is the flavored rice that we make, even in biryani, it is used. It can be used in kashayas. My favorite ingredient to go into any kashaya is this guy, right? Ginger we have used. Ginger is highly good in enhancing your metabolism, improving your digestive fire. Even the body heat slightly goes up. So you should very carefully use it when you are using it in extreme temperatures like this. This summer, when you are using ginger, not more. Since these are micro nutrients, you should use them in little quantities. You are not taking them in 100, 200, 300, 400 grams or so, right? Very few, 1 to 3 grams, 5 grams, and not more than that. All right. So that should be good. In winter, you can make use of good quantity of ginger, maybe few grams more than the summer. What else it does? Any worms in your gut, your ginger can help kill them, right? So if you have worms, to deworm, ginger is a very more than ginger. Shonti is another very beautiful ingredient, right? We've used lemon. Lemon is taste enhancer. It has a lot of vitamin C, very very potent herb. To take care of various other aspects in the body. This helps in detoxing. So a combination of all these. Green tea is what we use. Now I said tea as such is not good for the body, but I'm not talking about tea that has milk in it. This is the regular tea leaves that are dried. This is what we are using. Helps in detoxing. Very very good one. You can use any green tea that is available in Ayurveda shop. Buy that, and along with the other ingredients we used, you can drink that once or twice a day to help detox the body. Hopefully, you will try and let me know how it tasted. But yes, if you have any questions, then you can put it in the chat box. Let me see how many I can answer today. It can be taken empty stomach, very definitely yes. It can be taken empty stomach. But like I said yesterday, first thing, if you can take water, if you're not used to is okay, but if you can take water first early. As soon as you get up, drink some water, and then maybe you can make this tea. And yes, it can be taken empty stomach. For people having acidity, lemon is suggested. Yes, if you are putting it in the mouth and allowing the saliva to mix along and take it. You don't have to gulp down fast. Take it very slowly. It is definitely for pregnant women. Can they have this kashaya? I would say refer to the doctor first, but since it is two people involved, I wouldn't recommend because it slightly increases the body heat, which may not be safe for the child. So pregnant women, be watchful, or you can cut down the ingredients by half or even less than half, and then try. Check with the doctor first. Is lemon compulsory? No, not if you don't like the flavor, but lemon actually is a very good immune booster. If you can avoid it, you definitely can avoid, no problem. For people having acidity, yes, it is suggested. The way you drink, the way you gulp it down is important. How much quantity of jaggery is healthy for us, sir? Hmm. See, anything that is in excess, anybody says, is not very safe. So, 10, 12 grams, 15 grams, depending on the quantity of the fluid, you can either increase or decrease it. That much should be good enough. Iron is what is rich in. So, yeah, take it about 10 grams to 12, 15 grams should be definitely good. If you are diabetic and that is actually increasing your diabetes levels, then you can reduce it further down to half, but 15 grams should be good enough. Can it be taken any time of the day? Not immediately after meal. Let the food digest the way it is taken in. Let the metabolism of the food finish. Give it at least about 3 hours after meal if you're taking it. Or before meal you want to take it, maybe an hour before meal, yes, you can take it. It'll help boost the digestive fire. What are the questions? Can we have these kashayas post meal? No. At least 3 hours after meal, don't eat or no, not this kashaya. Water if you want to, maybe 1.5 hour after that you can have, but kashaya at least for 3 hours after your meal, don't take it. Let the meal digest. That's the whole idea. For the meal to digest, it takes certain time. Allow the digestive system to work on the food that you sent, and don't put the tea on the food. Lemon flavored green tea, good enough? Yes, if you are buying it. See, whenever they are flavoring it, they're adding the ingredient already into it and they're giving it to you. So, the reaction, chemical reaction within, we don't know what it causes in our body. I always prefer taking them separately and doing the mixing myself. But if you are comfortable using the lemon flavored one, then go ahead. Otherwise, I wouldn't prefer. All right, so if most of the questions are answered, then I would say thank you. Thank you so much for joining in and all the comments. I enjoyed reading them yesterday. I will read them today also. I hope all of the comments have been answered for today. If there is any that are missing, I'll try and see if I can answer them tomorrow or one to one. I'll reply to them. Try this kashaya definitely and do let me know how it tasted. You can vary the ingredients depending on your taste, but yes, do try it in the combination, in the same combination first and see how it feels, and then maybe for the second time you can change the ingredients. All right. Thank you so much, everyone. Tomorrow, what are we going to do? Tomorrow, we're going to look at some kashaya that is going to enhance your digestive system. Now, let me also tell you, anti-aging. I've made I think about 6 to 8 different kashayas, and I've made a package. Detox, there are 6 kashayas made a package. Digestion, there are 5 or 6 kashayas made a package. There are two more, metabolism and immune booster. All of them are made individual packages. I'll tell you how to buy, where to buy on the last day. So hold on to the horses until then. Do join tomorrow, and then we will look at how we can improve our digestion. Hari Om, everyone. See you. Ta-ra.